The Big Show with Night and Day. Barista-made coffee just the way you love it.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 17th of April, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. And Mogi.
Yeah.
Looking hot as always, man, and I see you sporting another brand new T-shirt, mate. What's that one?
It's got Rudimental on it. It's a take on the band Rudimental, but it's heavy metal.
Oh,
It's
so
pretty
cool,
hardcore,
man.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Well, I saw Keyzie there. He's got his Led Zeppelin one on. And I thought, oh, Keyzie's got all these cool band T-shirts on. It's like time for old Mogi to get involved.
Yeah, totally, man. It's funny you should say that, actually, because when I ring his wife, I always ask her, what's Keyzie wearing to work today?
You ring her.
Yeah, or she rings. We alternate, but I often do that to find out what Keyzie's wearing.
Yeah, cause I started wearing the old band one sort of last week. I've been getting into my graphic tees. I don't know if I've told you about that. And all of a sudden, Keyzie started wearing the band ones as well.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. It's cool to inspire the youth.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm just waiting for my Direwolf T-shirt to arrive. And then I'll start wearing that bad boy.
Keyzie, how's life, you mad bastard?
Life's pretty good, fellas. Although I am quite sleepy today. My wife woke me up in the early hours to ask me a question that was on her mind. And then once she got it off her mind, she went straight back to sleep, and I've been up ever since.
Yeah,
cool,
you do
man.
look a bit frazzled, and you've got the old hooded eyes going on again too, which is always a sign. But hey,
Meanwhile, Jase, you're looking fantastic,
thanks,
mate.
man.
You're
Thank
looking
you.
good.
You're looking
Yeah,
great.
thank you, fellas.
Have you washed your hat?
Nah. But I promise you, I'm going to wash. I'm going to get Pugsan and Studio B to take a before shot. I'll wash it tonight, and then tomorrow we'll have a little gander at it. What do you say?
Yeah,
This
sounds
is
good.
the only radio station where we're promising that Jase will wash his hat.
Now, listen. Big show ahead, of course, your chance to win some more cash with Wage Against the Machine. We're going to have a bit of mother-in-law chat, too, because Keyzie got given some lovely gifts from his mother-in-law, and I just want to get the general vibe about mother-in-laws from our listeners out there. Plenty more, but stay tuned. Let's get into the tunes.
Radiohead.
So good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, that fired me up, fellas. Guns N' Roses there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show, but it's time for this.
This is breaking news.
Well, this is a bloody monster, isn't it, Keyzie?
It's huge, fellas.
It's bloody massive, boys. The Penrith Panthers have released James Fisher-Harris early to join the Warriors on a 4-year deal starting 2025. An absolutely massive announcement. One of the biggest signings we've ever had, except for probably Lee Odenride, I reckon.
Oh, man.
Absolute
What a
animal
gun.
from back in the day. And, yeah, I mean, the questions are asked, who's going to replace Adam Fanua-Blake? And there is not a better player that you can have come in. This guy is 28 years old. He is in his absolute prime. He won the Golden Boot last year. He captained the Kiwis to victory over the Kangaroos. A record defeat to the Kangaroos. From memory, it was 30-0.
That was an absolute hiding.
It was a hiding. This guy is going to bring high standards. And, man, I'm getting excited, man.
Why did Penrith let him go?
Because, and this is starting to happen quite a lot in the NRL, players express their desire to leave the club and play elsewhere to test their value on the market, and there's no point keeping a player that's not
Doing
happy.
that, okay.
That's not going to put in. So that's part of it.
Yes.
The other part of it is a guy like Ivan Cleary, the coach of Penrith Panthers, will be rewarding the guy for the work he's put in. He's got three titles with Penrith.
Yes.
And so he can see that Fisher-Harris will want to go back and get a title with the Warriors, so wants to reward that. It's also going to free up a massive amount in their salary cap.
Yeah.
And they are going to need to bring somebody else into the halves because Luai is going to be leaving next year, so they need to free up some cash.
They do. And the other
Because
thing,
he'll be getting some top dollars, fellas?
Good coin,
he'll
boy.
be getting some good coin. I reckon, 700-800?
I reckon
something like that.
A season?
Yeah.
Per season.
8-9.
So if you don't know who James Fisher-Harris is because you only watch the Wars, just Google him. Look at a photo of him. That's all you need to know.
Is he a yummy boy?
He's not.
Oh, he is yummy. You know what? You know what he is, man. Women want to be with him, and men want to be with him. Sometimes men want to be him,
You just wanna be-
when
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
men want to
yeah.
be him?
Yes.
Men want to be with him.
Yeah.
This guy would cuddle you all night long,
Yes,
Jase.
a big spooner.
Oh,
That's what
he's a
I'm
big
picturing
man.
a big spooner.
Oh,
I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bad man on the footy field, as far as I'm concerned.
He is.
And the thing is, Adam Whanu-Blake, or Adam Whanu-Keyzie as he's often called, he's been amazing while he's been here, right?
Well, I just wish he'd hit the line at
Amazing.
pace.
Okay,
That's all.
Jase, the Deli Improv of the Year takes your advice on board. But this is not who's replacing Adam Whanu-Keyzie. It's Adam Whanu-Keyzie was just warming us up for the big deal, the real deal that is James Fisher-Harris. It's huge.
So huge, fellas.
It's big news.
It's really big news
really
for the
bloody
league.
big news. Yeah, I'm
League.
absolutely fizzing, and it's just going to lead. It's just going to be the continued growth of the club. What I love about it is, and this all comes back to Andrew Webster. If you build a culture, and then you create, what people seem to forget is 2 years ago, this is pretty much the same team. This is pretty much the same cattle that he had, but he is just getting the best out of them. That leadership is unbelievable, and now people want to come and play for the Wars. It is. It's a good time to be alive.
It's a great time to be alive. And to be honest, the James Fisher-Harris, there were rumours of him a couple of years ago supposedly eyeing up wanting to come back to New Zealand.
But for some reason, he wanted to play for Nathan Brown.
Well, there was that, but also there was like a Matt Lodge, who's this former player we had. We were paying him a lot of money. There was all sorts of weird things going on. And this is where the Warriors can have some success, is they can attract Kiwi players back.
Yeah.
They struggle to attract big Aussie stars, but they can get Kiwi stars. And the fact that we went through that drama, we've brought in one of the best front rowers in the game. It's bloody exciting times, Jason. I know you were fizzed.
Yeah, I'm totally fizzed, mate. I think you guys are overselling it a little bit. It'll probably pop a knee in the first bloody 6
how
months or
dare
something, you know. But here's the Gorillas.
How dare you?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Shihad there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, hump day. The time is 4:26, fellas, and for anyone that wants to know.
Don't forget 3483. If you need to know the time, just flick us a text and we can send you back the time. Fellas, I've got a dilemma.
Okay.
Fellas.
Sure.
So for the next sort of 5 nights, my mother-in-law is flying up from Christchurch to Auckland to stay with us.
Geez, that's a long flight.
It's an hour flight. She'll be staying with us for
An
5
hour?
nights.
Oh, right, okay. I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
sorry.
Yeah.
And to say thank you for hosting her for so long, she's actually got us a few gifts. So she got my wife quite a few nice things. She made us heaps of food to put in our freezer, which is really nice. Knitted my wife like a scarf and a cardigan, which is really cool. For me, though, she's bought me some clothes. And it's a situation where I don't want to seem ungrateful, but the clothes are... They are bad. So the first one she showed, because we were FaceTiming her last night or Zooming her, and she was like, I got these socks. Do you want these socks? I'm like, well, what are they? She's like, I think you'll like them. They're kind of like cool socks, funky socks, because they're in at the moment apparently.
Right.
So she pulls them out. They're bright orange with like a horse on them
Cool.
and a jockey riding the horse, and the sky is like green, and it is just like, those are the ugliest effing socks I've ever seen in my life. Does she actually think I'm going to wear, like, what kind of a freak would wear that sort of stuff? You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so I'm like,
I got a pair of those.
Me, I actually do have a pair like that.
Yeah.
Do you?
With a horse and a jockey, and they're orange.
you are joking.
I'm not joking,
They're in at
Keyzie.
the moment.
What?
I was down at the op shop the other day. I think I was talking about it yesterday, but they were saying down there, if you get your hands on some of those socks,
The
the
orange
orange
horse?
ones with
Yeah.
the horse and the jockey on it, bloody grab them quick.
Really?
Yeah, trade me,
Yeah,
mate. Put it on
yeah,
trade me. Douche. But anyway, sorry, Keyzie.
Well, that's really bizarre. She also got me a shirt. It was like a graphic tee that had rudimental written on it. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm not wearing that shit. And
Well, it's
then-
weird though because, yeah, I mean, like in terms of the clothing that she's offering to you, and you know, this is not a dig at you. It sounds as good or better than anything else you got. Like, I mean, you come in here wearing those Winter Nats t-shirts and got pictures of cars and shit
Those
on
are
them.
sick, Mo.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I'm still getting over the 3/4 pant as well.
Yeah.
Very Forrest Gumpy.
And then to top it off, she pulls out of her bag she pulls out the dirtiest cap you've ever seen. And she's like, do you want to...
Now listen, I just want to put it out there because I believe that mother-in-laws get a bad rap, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you get on with your mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law. And I just want to ask the listeners out there, because often there's this perception that they're just nightmares to deal with and they look after their little beautiful son or daughter and they're just nightmares. I've never experienced that, but I want people to text through on 3483. What's your relationship like with your mother-in-law? Like I buy my mother-in-law lingerie and all sorts. You know what I mean?
Bit random.
Wow, she loves it.
Sorry, what?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Do what they told you. What they told you. Do what they told you. Do what they told you.
It's time to wage against the machine.
Winning in the game of.
Yes, indeed. Let's give some cash away. Alex, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, fellas. What's doing, champs?
We're pretty good, thanks, Alex. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
What do you do for a crust, Alex?
Oh, I'm just a sales rep, man.
Hey. Backbone of the country, sales reps, mate.
Oh, thanks for the positivity.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we love the sales reps here at Radio
I
Hodaki.
reckon, man.
Totally, man. Totally. What are you selling?
Ones, right?
What are you selling, Alex?
Oh, a bit of this, bit of that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that kind of selling.
Yeah,
Sweet.
good on you.
Drug dealer.
Now, this is how the game goes, basically. We have an hourly wage. What is it today? $48?
$48 an hour.
Yeah, and you got to hang on for as many hours as you can, Alex, and then say, stop! Very loudly, all right?
That's true.
Okay, man, copy that.
Yeah, and make sure you don't hang in there too long, mate, because the machine could kick you out and you could lose all of the money. Are you ready to go?
Hey, Alex.
Yo.
Don't hang in there too long, man, because the machine could chew you up and it'd just be a disaster. Good on you, mate.
All right,
Here we go.
you.
Here we go.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours.
That was a rough deal, mate.
So good.
What a stitch up.
Yeah,
Mogi.
That was rough.
Can you do the maths on that, mate? What's $48 times 0?
Carry this. I don't know, man.
Jeez, I'm sorry, Alex, mate. Sorry about that, mate.
It had to happen, right?
Yeah, at some point it did have to happen. But Pugsan will sort you out in the studio, P,
With
mate.
what?
Have a chat with Pugsan. I'm sure the legend Pugsan will. I mean, we can't let Alex just hang like that. I mean,
Jase
but have a good
lost.
chat to Pugsan there, Alex.
Yeah, that's why he's the best producer in the country.
Hey,
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go.
nice try.
There you go.
Bloody good. And that $0 cash is all thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. Cheers to that,
Yeah,
fellas.
cheers to that.
To be fair to us, fellas, we did try and warn him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to
Yeah.
us. I mean, we're
Yeah,
good
yeah.
bastards, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
what
point.
other radio host would do that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Perky little number, isn't it?
Who, Florence?
Yeah, man.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Got to love me a bit of Pearl Jam there on a Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:49. Previously on the show, we were discussing mother-in-laws. And I've always been of the opinion, Mogi, that mother-in-laws get a bad rap. I personally get on very well with my mother-in-law. I know that you do too.
Correct.
Though she has a tendency to steal your spot on the couch when
She
she
does.
does stay. Which
She does. It's a piss
really,
take.
Yeah, gets deep inside your goat. Whereas Keyzie's got all sorts of issues, it would seem.
Well, that's
I mean,
not true.
I mean, and it's terrible because she's trying to be pleasant and give him gifts and stuff, and he's going, "Oh, that's
And
so
cool gifts
crap."
as well.
Yeah, really cool gifts.
Yeah, well, it's just the gifts where they might be cool to some people with extremely milky eyes, maybe. But to me, the clothes she gave me weren't very fashionable.
Yeah. But you say that while you're wearing a jacket that's got a corduroy collar on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's tricky from her point of view because you're giving out a certain vibe. And
Geeky.
then,
Yeah.
Because I got a corduroy collar, that makes me geeky. But look, a lot of people texting on 3483 regarding their mother-in-laws. Mine is a total MILF/GILF, to be fair.
gilf?
What's a gilf?
Same as a MILF, but grandma. I've got my...
okay.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know what that is, Jase. Common search term in your neck of the woods. Hey, guys, I have my mother-in-law staying for 6 months. Great thing is I can't speak Spanish and she can't speak English.
Oh.
Right, okay.
So they're getting on like a house on fire. Get my mother-in-law on the whiskey and she's a real sweetheart. My mother-in-law got me a hat and glasses combo for fishing. The glasses are stuck to the brim of the hat and fold down when you need them. She tried to tell me they were from hunting and fishing, but it was from a $2 shop. Backbone purchase from the mother-in-law there.
Says it will never be worn.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
This one here says, boys, my mother-in-law is a selfish cow, biggest pain in my ass and cause of most of my wife's problems.
Yeah, because there's
And that's from Hoodie J.
That's especially with like sons. Mums can be very,
Yes.
very protective of their sons.
Yeah.
Like when I first met your mum, Marge.
Yeah.
She didn't know about old Hoodie J, and I had
Sure.
to sort of charm my way onto her good side.
Sorry,
But that's not because she was being protective of me. She just finds you odd. Like, it's just, something about you. Like,
Right.
you freak her out because she's mum, as we know, she's 7'6", and so someone that's small like you, it's sort of like when an elephant sees a mouse.
Yeah, well, what you were saying, she was really worried she was going to stand on me.
Yeah.
Lovely lady, though.
And then, of course, you climbed up her dress.
Yeah.
Tune.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I did, Mogi.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Lemonheads there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Do you fellas used to have imaginary friends?
No.
I had real friends.
Well, you're imagining them now, I think.
I'm imagining them now, yeah.
You're imagining
Yeah.
that you had some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because you're in that little bubble all the time.
Hey, what's coming up after 5, fellas?
I don't know why I went there. After 5, we're going to chat about the videos we like to send our mates. Because I like to send little video clips to Keyzie and you, Mogi. I've got a little thing that I do with pugs. I send them particular videos. We're going to talk about that. Also, your chance to get in the draw for Brizzy, the Magic Round.
That's right. By
Very
the way,
exciting.
that competition is wrapping up at the end of next week.
Yes.
So you're starting to run out of chances to join us on what will be an epic weekend of rugby league.
Hang on a minute. What?
What?
What is it?
Huh?
An epic
Weekend of rugby league.
of what?
Rugby league. Buck
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Buck
Bugbaloo. Yeah.
Sorry about that, fellas.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day tickety boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. God, that's so good. Hey, breaking news, everyone. Breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Oh,
The breaking news is this. The Big Show's on the road again, fellas.
Oh, where are we going, Jase? Because last time we went to Dominion Road and I was like, it's just not far enough, you know?
Yeah.
I want to get out there.
This time, Andy's Burger Bar in Sky City
in Auckland.
in Auckland.
What, like 100 metres up the road over there?
Yeah, just 100 metres over there.
That is
I mean,
sick.
it's still on the road, isn't it?
Oh,
Because we
it
have to
is.
cross a few roads to get there. So very much looking forward to that. Love doing the live shows. Not that this isn't live.
No. The reason we are doing it from there is because it is kickstarting the 2024 New Zealand International Comedy Festival with Best Foods Mayo. So we're going to be at Andy's Bar, Sky City, Thursday the 2nd of May, and we will have several comedians coming in to have a bit of a yarn about the upcoming festival.
Yeah,
Sure.
And that's where a lot of it's going to be based in and around that area.
Eyes to the front, Jase.
Eyes to the front, Jase. If you'd like to come along and knock off early, bring your mates, come get a Backbone t-shirt. Andy's have put together some food and bevy vouchers to give away, plus heaps of comedy festival tickets as well. Come on down Thursday the 2nd of May.
Just on the comedy front, you may have a bit of an announcement there too. Just quietly. I'm just planting a
Yeah.
seed, if you will, Mogi.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that-
wow. I wonder what Jase is referring to.
that's
I
to
don't know.
come, my friends. In the meantime, let's get back to the tune, says Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Talking heads there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Now, fellas, I was having a little think today because I do this thing with Pugsan in Studio B because I know that he doesn't know much about the comedian Leslie Nielsen, for example, who was one of my heroes when I was growing up watching comedy and so forth. And so I've been sending him, I send him little videos of Leslie Nielsen, which I think will amuse him. I send, for example, my daughter Scarlett, I send her funny sort of dog videos, which she calls her dad videos, which amuse her. I had a little thing going with Keyzie for a while where I sent him little Keyzie, little Keyzie sort of videos.
What does that mean?
Well,
just for everyone listening.
Well, generally they were plump little kids. Sort of and doing
One
stupid
was just
stuff.
literally like a little kid, rather large for his age, just eating a hamburger with funny music playing.
That's a good one for you,
And you'd be
Keyzie.
sitting. No, he said that to me, and I'd be over the other side of the office, and I'd just hear that music playing, and I'd look over, and Jase is sitting on the lazy boy with a massive grin on his face, watching the video back.
Here's the interesting thing. I've stopped doing that with Keyzie because for the first time ever, he actually lost his shit with me and
Did
said,
he?
don't effing send me these anymore.
What?
And you went through a little period too where you were sending us like horse schlongs, just people with big fatusses.
That particular horse one was alarming.
Yeah, that was.
That wasn't a horse. That was me.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Why were you in a paddock?
And I was just curious if you guys do that as well, or is it just a Hoity J thing? Do you send videos to people and stuff?
Sometimes I send videos of like horses' slongs and that,
Yeah.
and fartusses.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't really. I might send the occasional funny video to my wife if there's a personal joke. The only thing that she's sending me.
Oh,
at the
that's the
moment-
other one I do.
What?
I send videos to your wife.
Of what?
Oh, that's between her and me.
No,
Keyzie.
it's not. It's between you and I.
No, it's all good. It
doesn't sound all good.
You do it?
Yeah, I
You
do it.
Yeah.
But like for example, we're going to Bali in a wee bit. So I'll send her videos of like cool stuff you can do in Bali. That sort of stuff. But that's about as much as I do. I'm not really a funny video sender.
Lame.
Right.
Exactly.
Because I tell you what Mogi tends to do is he'll find a funny video and then just walk around the studio showing us the
Yeah.
funny
I
video.
do. I
really,
do.
really loudly. Surely you send some video. I mean, I can't be the only one that does that.
No, I do. I send them to my wife. I send them to my wife.
Yes.
I do. I send a lot to my wife, actually. I sent her one the other day of a man and a woman, so husband and wife, I'm assuming, in the bathroom. She's standing there wiping her face with a towel. He walks in behind her and he's like, oh, God, just with his face. He doesn't say that. And then you cut away to shots of him using the same towel to clean the toilet, to wake up dog puke and all this sort of stuff. And I was in tears. And she just looked at me. She's like, you have done that before, eh? You have used... because she's always at me for using the normal towels for cleaning.
I used our hand
toilets.
towel.
Same. Same. Terrible. I just want to put it out to the audience. What do you send to your mate?
Yeah,
on
I use
3483.
our hand towel to clean our sink. Like
Yeah.
if I shave and then I get little bits of hairs everywhere, I'll wipe it up with that hand towel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
put it
then
back.
just put it back on the rack.
Do you
Put it back on the
shave, Keyzie? Wow. Okay.
Nah, I grow this moustache naturally. Perfectly manicured moustache.
Oh, I thought it was just like one of those
What?
comedy,
Stick on ones.
comedy moustache.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Aerosmith there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 24 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Hey, Flelv. As you know,
Mogi.
I've been having some issues with the council of late. I've been getting in particular, I got one parking fine for my office, and I got a bit of a bone to pick with them.
And it's a hell of a bone, can
It's
I
a
just say
big bone, yeah, boy. So what happens is essentially what they are is there's spaces there, but people park into them nose first. And that is the way it is. It's the way it's always been there. I've had an office there for 2 years, and people park like that every single day. Every single day, the council drives around in those cars, those ticketing cars, and they
Yes.
ticket everybody for that because they are saying that you're not meant to park nose first into those parks. You have to park parallel.
Right,
And
yes.
Once again, can I just say, they look like nose first parks.
They do. There's
They're
nothing
massive.
about them would make you think that they weren't that. So every day they are revenue gouging this
Yes.
council. Every day people have absolutely no idea that they're meant to park parallel. And rather than putting a sign up that says, hey, you've got a parallel park here or we're going to fine you, they just gouge and gouge and gouge. And
Yes.
they've been doing that for years. And I've had it up to here.
Fair
so
enough,
I
mate.
got my fine. I challenged it and they've come back with a letter. And they said, all good, Mogi. We're going to put up a sign, brother.
Really?
Nah, they haven't said that.
Oh.
They've said, after reviewing your explanation and the reasons for the ticket, we've decided to proceed with enforcing a fee. The road, weirdly, they go on to say that you're not allowed to park and obstruct the road, which, of course...
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And in fact, the other thing too, it fits more cars in this way.
And this is the thing, it fits more cars, absolutely it does. And so they said all you have to do is go, as everybody knows, if you go to the road code, it's in Rule 2004, Part 6.12, brackets 2.
Yes,
and everybody does know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it ensures traffic can flow smoothly. Now, the next thing it says here is the road is not marked for parallel parking. I completely agree with that. It's not, and it should be.
Yes.
But so weirdly, they've made a point against themselves. I don't know what the idea is there. And also says here, if I'm not happy with their decision, I need to fill out a form, and it's a court hearing request, so I'll be taking it to court. So the big show's going to court, baby.
Yeah, man.
We're taking this all the way to the top.
Do I have to come as well?
No, you'll have to be there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll represent, Mogi.
I think so, man. I think we've got to get in there. Look, I accept that I have to pay the fine because I've been fined for doing the same thing before, and because I know the rules, I probably shouldn't have done it. But it's annoying because you've got one place to park there, and so you just do it, right? So I will eventually pay this fine, but what I'm saying to the council is put up a goddamn sign so that other people aren't getting fined. Times are tough, man. And you guys are ripping people off day in, day out, and it is bullshit. So we're going to court.
Okay.
Okay, and we're getting the NZME lawyers are behind us 100%. I haven't spoken to Bogsy yet.
Right.
But he's going to be fuming, man.
Well, just on that, we've got Tim on the line. Tim, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, bloody good. Thanks, Hoodie J. How you getting on?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. You're a bit enraged by Auckland parking as well, mate. What's going on?
Irate, to say the least. I have just received a couple of their lovely little letters in the mail. $150 a pop for crossing over a bus lane. And then I zoom in on the little pictures that they send to you. And the bus lane says operating a bus lane from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. or 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. or whatever it was. The bloody ticket I get is at 7:30 p.m. So I send back them and I say, "G'day guys, hey, thanks so much for sending this through. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. However, the bus lane that is in the photo clearly states it's a morning bus lane. The infringement you're sending me is at 7 p.m. So what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to bloody go and say, I'm not paying it." And they say, "Thanks very much for sending in your query. We're going to proceed with this bloody fine anyway." And I'm in the same position as Mogi.
And what are you going to do, Tim?
Well, I'm going to bloody stick it to them, and I'm going to go and lay a deuce on the council's bloody front doorstep.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we should do, Mogi.
I'm going to start by taking it to court, Tim, and we'll see how we go after that.
Yeah, and Tim for calling us an 0800 Hodaki and talking about laying a deuce. He's got himself $50 night and day voucher.
Well, that might help for part of the fine there anyway.
I'm excited to see how this goes, man.
Yeah, well, I'm a good lawyer, mate. So
I just want to get a result for the backbones out there.
Yeah, good on you.
See what I'm saying?
Good on you.
All right, Keyzie.
Massive backbone.
Okay.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, good stuff.
The Black Keys.
I thought we were going into...
yeah, we are, but just quickly, coming up next is our new improv segment.
Right,
If you would like to suggest on 3483 two roles for each of us to play and a location, then we'll turn that into an improv scene.
And also an item.
Okay.
That these two characters are going to have, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we want some sort of scenario in there?
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah, give us a scenario.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
This has been going off. We've done it 2 times and it's been pumping, man.
It has. So text that through to 3483 and just by suggesting you're in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
Here they come. Try time.
Holy cow, the Warriors. Yeah.
It's the Big Show in Brizzy for the NRL Magic Round.
Is there anyone out there?
Let's go to the phones.
Josh, you mad bastard. How's life? Josh?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust, Josh?
Oh, roofer.
Backbone. I initially thought you said rooter then. I thought good on you. Yeah, obviously love your Buckma League.
Oh, mate, I love my Buckma League, mate. I'm a big fan. Big
Good on-
Lions fan.
Yeah, good on you, Josh. You'll be excited that James Fisher-Harris is coming to the club next year, mate?
Oh, it's got to be our best signing, eh?
Yeah, it's bloody
right
up there.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm originally from the far north, so he's not far from where I'm from.
Oh,
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, Josh, you're in the draw, mate. Stay on the line, and Pakistan and Studio B will look after you, all right?
Awesome. Cheers, guys.
Good on
Thanks,
you,
Josh.
mate. Jace, you mad bastard. How's life?
It is awesome at the moment.
How good's life, eh, man?
Why is it so awesome, Jason? What's going on in your life that's making it awesome?
Well, I finally got through.
Oh, right,
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird because the Jase I know, his life is a bloody walking shambles.
I hear about it every afternoon.
Yeah, you do, Jace. What do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a landscape gardener.
Oh, backbone!
We need one of those in our house, actually.
Well, I was going to say the Jase I know doesn't manscape either, so yeah,
Yeah,
far
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
It's like the anti-Jase.
And who would you take with you, Jason, if you won, mate?
I'd have to take my lovely fiance.
Fiancé, eh?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
fiancé.
Very good.
At least she's not listening.
Good
Then,
on you,
like,
mate.
I don't know, I'll see.
Yeah,
take
good
one
on
of
you,
the
mate.
flowers.
Well, stay on the line, and Putsan and Studio B will look after you. Chris, you mad bastard, how's life? Chris?
Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
going, man? How's Dunedin today?
Oh, it's actually quite sunny today, to be fair.
Oh, good
3
on you,
degrees.
It's beautiful.
Sunny and 3 degrees.
No, probably about 16.
mate. Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad. What do you do for a crust, Chris?
Driver, operator.
Oh, yeah, backbone,
that's
mate.
He does it
backbone.
all. He drives it and he operates it.
And you love your Buckma League?
Absolutely racist.
Yeah.
Good on you, Chris.
Yeah, good on you.
Who would you take, man? Who would you take if you got the big phone call?
Not the misso. Probably my mate Sam.
Oh, Sam's
yeah.
a backbone.
Yeah, he's a massive
He's a
backbone,
mad
eh?
dog on the booze, though, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the old fire water.
Yeah. Hey, well, I tell you what, man. You stay on the line, and Pakistan from Studio B will
Jase.
look after you, okay?
You just-
What?
Thanks, Chris. You need to just chill with the pug son.
I don't understand what you mean.
It's just a read you're doing on it. I'm not sure it's all good.
Oh, right. Okay. It's not a... I'm not going to get booted again, am I? Or,
You might get
You're
cancelled.
walking the line.
no, right, okay.
Don't forget, keep those texts coming on 3483 for our improv segment on the way next.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Ben Harper there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. That just reminds me, listen to that. I've got to get my bloody slide guitar back out. Haven't
Oh,
done that
yeah.
in ages.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, so welcome back to our new improv segment that we're doing here on The Big Show. Of course, Jason and I, we've done a lot of improv in our lives, haven't we, mate?
Sure have, man.
So now we're just running some scenes. We get some suggestions from the audience. You text them through there on 3483. You give us a situation, a couple of characters there, and something that they're up to, and the boys will work it through live on air. It's a work in progress. We've got a few things that we're going to add to it over time, but let's just crack into it. We've got this one here that's come through from Toddy. Keysie's car has broken down, and Jase, the mechanic, has done a great job of fixing it. However, the bill has come to $3,500, and Keyzie doesn't know how he's going to pay.
Okay.
And action.
Whoa, I just didn't think it was going to be that much. It seemed like not that much work, you know?
Well, I tell you what, mate, as I said to you, Keyzie, when you bought the Peugeot, they're a bastard for parts.
Yeah.
And in terms of, getting them, sometimes we have to fly them in from overseas. There's all that sort of palaver. So thus the cost is blown out.
Well,
to
I just
three
feel
and a half.
like, yeah, I know. Excuse you.
Yeah.
I just feel like, if it's going to cost that much money, you could have called me or text me or something. I thought
And
it was
South African accent.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Keyzie. I absolutely did text you. Did you not get my text? I also emailed you and your lovely wife. She actually rang me because I told her about the bill in tears later on that night. And so, yeah.
Keyzie, you want to make love to Jase?
Well, am I South African?
Yeah, you're South African.
Well, if I'm honest, there must be some other way we could work things out there. You with your overalls on there, you're looking pretty good. If you catch my drift, we could sort something else out. What do you say, mate?
Cockney accent.
I'll be honest with you, Gov. I'm
yeah?
kind of a little bit grossed out by burnt meat patty nipples, and I mean,
all right, mate.
I'll be all right, with any other bloke. But,
All right.
but
Well, you don't knock until you try them, Guff.
yeah.
And scene. That was really good.
Thanks, mate.
That was
Thanks,
really
Mikey.
good.
Far out.
You guys got another one in you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure, man. Why
That was
not?
easy.
Okay, then. This one, extremely popular top radio DJ comes back into the radio studio after forgetting his car keys and finds his co-host is getting changed into his netball gears and is in a state of undress. And action.
What are you doing back?
Oh, bloody hell. Keyzie.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you'd be back.
Well, I got to the car park, mate, and I realised I left my bloody key. You didn't take my keys out of my bag, did you? Just take the piss, did you?
No, I wouldn't do that. That's something someone real annoying would do.
Well, right.
No, sorry, I'm just getting ready for netball. I've got a game after this, and just getting changed.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
you didn't see anything, did you?
And Hoity J gets a rager.
Oh, what's?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Can you say scene, please?
Scene!
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening, coming up after 6 o'clock. Of course, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
Yeah.
What else are we doing after
It's
6?
a good one,
fellas?
man.
Actually, fellas, would you mind if I did some sleep chat?
Sure.
Usually you guys are the ones doing sleep chat, but
Oh.
I've got a bit of a sleep scenario to run past you.
Yeah,
Only
what's
if we use the sting.
Sorry, it's not a scenario. Yeah, we can use this thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, because you've been good.
good. Thanks, Keyzie. All that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Who went treble then?
We both did.
Yeah, we were right up
I was
there.
falsetto, sorry.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, have you guys heard about the hell of a caffeine fix you can get from your local Night and Day for as low as $4.50?
Oh, whoa.
Barista-made coffee.
So good. What's the special running at the moment, Keyzie?
Special today is the Hoity J special.
Oh, what does that entail?
Box of Tammys. Box of Connies. 3 Dillies.
And a filthy cap.
Dirty cap. Box of olive oil. Bottle of olive oil, and that's $12.99.
Wow, that's a deal, man.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Yeah, man, it's worth doing.
Hey, coming up this hour, we've got Sleep Chat with me, Keyzie. Also, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue. But in the meantime, let's get back to
Hang
the
on, we've got
tunes.
to do
Oh,
our
wait.
podcast clip.
Oh, my God, yes.
Oh, I forgot.
Are you on another planet, Jase,
Oh,
man?
wow,
You're off
yeah,
your
man.
face, man.
I'm off my head.
Scene. So the podcast outro is bonus material we do every single day. It comes out at 7:30. Just search Hodaki Big Show. You can also get highlights of our daily radio show there as well. Today we chatted about golf.
Where is the driving range?
Okay.
There's one in Ellerslie. There's 2 in Takapuna. There's one way out west. There's one by the airport.
Kia ora.
But why don't you go and see how you go with your finger, and then if it's all good, get some clubs and stop f***ing around. That's like a look on Facebook or Trade Me, and you'll have some straight away.
Can you find me some
No,
Keyzie?
no,
Keyzie?
no.
Listen.
I can't be bothered.
Listen, Keyzie.
What?
Keyzie.
First, look, look, can we have some breaking news, please?
Oh my god!
This is breaking news.
And that's a real shame. It's a shame. Those of you listening closely would have heard an F-bomb
Yes.
that's just been dropped there. Keyzie, I think you owe us an apology, man.
What?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
That's not-
I
that's
don't
not
think
a-
that's really fair to any of us,
Thanks,
Keyzie.
bro.
Hey, it's Pugs here, by the way.
It makes me look bad. It makes Mogi look bad, and it makes bloody Pugsan look bad.
Well,
But
that's-
worst of all,
Last thing I want to do is make Mogi look like a bag. Look, I'm sorry that an F-bomb went to air, right? I
Yeah.
apologize. My voice, I clearly said it.
yes.
Pugsan's everything.
again, can I just say, yet again, Keyzie responsible for an F-bomb on air.
Is that the third now?
That's the
I think that's
third
the
time.
third.
And I just think it might be written warning time. And I think we need to get a word with, what's their HR woman?
Gemma.
We're going to get
Oh,
her
no,
on.
Gemma? Is
Gemma.
it Gemma?
We'll get her on tomorrow.
Okay,
Because I
are we
think
sure? Are you sure no one in here wants to say anything?
Everybody, should we have a vote?
Yeah.
All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Yeah.
Damn you, pugs.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Let's get into a bit of TV chat, shall we? What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Mike Minogue.
Stop it.
Wow.
That was bad.
That was not good. That's my fault. I thought I'd try something different there, and it just didn't really pan out. You know
This
what
is
I'm
why I
saying?
don't try anything.
Oh, God. Hey, I started watching another documentary series, guys. You want to hear about it?
Yeah.
It's there on Netflix, and oh, God, I've just hit start on this thing. I'm trying to find
Is
the
it
name of
what Jennifer did or
No,
whatever?
no, it's not. It's
another
called,
one.
it's called Unlocked, a Jail Experiment. You like
wow.
that?
Yeah, okay.
So what it is, it's over in the States there, and it's, prisons are overfilled. And so they've got a local sheriff over there, and he's decided to try a new experiment, and that is to essentially give all the inmates the run of the jail. Because what happens is they put everyone's locked down for 23 hours of the day. Then they come out and they're all fired up. Oftentimes somebody will get into a fight straight away, they get locked down straight away.
Yes.
So he thinks it'll run smoother if everybody's out and about and are just out the whole time. They're able to go to the yard, they're able to exercise, do whatever they want. But if they mess it up, they're going to go back to their cells and be on 23-hour lockdown.
That's a great
So
idea.
it's in their best interest to give it a crack. So I've just started that one as well. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
All right?
One of the things when you go to prison is you got to there's no place for timidity.
Thank you.
In a prison. Like when the first time I went, I just sought out the toughest mo there and just deduced him.
I did a similar thing as well, because that is the advice, right? Everybody knows
Yeah,
it.
you go to the
into
toughest
prison.
fella.
Day one, you find the toughest guy there, and you just become his bitch, and then you are sorted from there on out.
Sure,
right?
Sure. I mean, that's
Two different ways of going about things.
I mean, if you were in prison, Keyzie, that's what I'd recommend you do.
Have you guys actually been to prison?
Oh yeah,
a few times.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Far out.
A couple of bad hombres you're dealing with here, Keyzie. I don't know if you know that.
What did you watch last night, Keyzie?
I watched an episode of Cowboy Bebop.
No, well.
It's a Japanese anime from the late 90s.
Did you watch the Netflix show that was made here in Auckland, or did you watch the original anime?
Oh, the original anime. I didn't actually realize there was a live action version until I searched it and then saw that.
Yeah.
Now that I'm watching the anime, because it is quite cool. Like the way it's all designed and
Buzzies?
stuff is very... No, there's no buzzies or anything, but it's very cool space action. I can't see them pulling it off in a live action sort of setting, so I'm going to have a look at it.
And they didn't.
Oh, is it Shithouse?
Yeah, John Cho in it, but it got it got canned after one season.
Okay, I won't watch that because I don't like watching something when I know it's going to... Yeah.
I would say give it an episode, because
Right.
it's pretty strikingly shot, but typical Netflix.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
What did you
Keyzie.
watch, Jason?
I Know Who You Did Last Summer.
What about it? Oh, the TV show.
No, it's a movie.
Ah.
It's a spoof.
It's a what?
It's a spoof.
I think you're mispronouncing that.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Live there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Hey, Keyzie.
Hello.
Hey, what's this ACC delivery live with Cheferie? What's that about?
Is that with Deliver Easy?
Oh, Deliver Easy. Yeah, that's it.
Basically, they are the proud sponsors of the ACC's coverage. The two games that are happening this weekend, which is Friday night, 7:55 p.m. The Wars taking on the Dragons.
Is that at home?
No, that's away.
Okay.
That's over in Wollongong in Sydney. That's on Sky Sport 9.
And we should deduce them, eh?
Well, we should beat them, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for that game, you'll have Mania Stewart and Chris Key.
Who's he?
Mania, he's like the ACC
No,
guy.
Chris Key.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Key.
Yeah.
He's like a strapping young lad over there. Have you never heard of him?
No.
Oh, no, he's good. You should tune in. He's hot too. And then on the Saturday, 6:55, you've got the Blues taking on the Brumbies and Rugby Union. You've got Matt Ward and Mania Stewart for that.
Matty Wardham and I, Stewart.
Yeah.
Those guys go great together.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they're
They're
all right.
a hot ticket.
Yeah,
they're all right.
They're
Yeah,
real
yeah,
hot,
really
man.
good.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather Mania Stewart and Chris Key.
No, I never heard of that Chris Key guy, but Matty, he's a legend.
He's a talent.
I've worked with him. He's bloody good.
He used to do the night show, eh?
He did the night show and also another show that I did that I was a part of.
Because
yeah.
I heard he kind of made a meal of the night show, and then they brought a new guy in to replace him for a bit, and he was way better.
Yeah, he made a meal of it, and I think they ended up putting him on afternoon or drive show, didn't they?
Yeah, they put him on Drive. I will make the point that actually while he was doing the night show, Mogi, it was number one.
Oh,
it was
really?
numero uno.
Yes,
Yeah.
genuinely, it was
Right.
number
Well,
one.
it's just weird that he's not here still. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, he's moved on to bigger and better things,
has he?
Keyzie, like rugby commentary.
Actually, we're in conversations with him to get him back in a bit more.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah, he started with the rugby commentary.
Yeah, I said do not mention that, man.
Oh, hey, but that's all the sports this weekend. Cheers to Deliver Easy. Tune into Deliver Easy's Chefery on the ACC and score a feed, fellas.
Good on you, mate.
Good stuff, Keyzie.
Were you guys serious about what you were saying before?
About what?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, done and dusted. I tell you what, fellas, from the chat that we've had today, I don't think I even need to ask what you're doing tonight. Early to bed for both of you. You're both very tired fellas, with your wives keeping you up all night and waking you up and all that sort of jazz. So early to bed for you, Mogi?
No, I'm feeling pretty energised, actually.
Oh, okay. So some love making, maybe?
No, I've got to put in another retaining wall out the back.
Oh, okay.
I put that one up on Monday, but it's come down.
Right.
So I'm going to have to start again with that bastard,
Are you
which is
sure
typical.
you're doing it right?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing it right. There's something wrong with the dirt, I think.
Oh,
So I don't know. You get that sometimes. You get weird dirt.
You do.
You get weird
random.
dirt. There's nothing you can do about it.
far out. That's annoying.
it is.
Keyzie, you said you're going to sleep in the spare bed tonight because you just can't handle getting woken up in the early hours by your lovely wife.
Well, I would like. Yeah, to be honest, that is an option because it's my wife's leaving drinks tonight.
Sure.
Her workplace.
Are you going to be good bastard Keyzie and pick her up?
I'm going to the drinks straight after this, and I'll probably drive her and her mates home later on once they're steamed. So I'm going to be a good bastard.
Good on you, Keyzie.
What are you doing, Jase?
I feel pretty invigorated too. So we had a chat in the podcast today about heading back to the gym. I think I'll go to the gym. Maybe have a protein shake.
Oh,
Probably go home and have some more food, make love. Maybe have a game of Scrabble tonight, actually, with my because we haven't actually had a game for a while. So
Hey,
she's
thanks for
always-
tuning into the show, everyone. We'll be back again tomorrow at 4. Make sure you check out the podcast.
And then a bit of Ripley, probably, and